Lynda. It's the summer of 1945. She's a little over a year old. That was Jackie Reed, our next-door neighbor's grandson, with her in the beginning. She's walking around in the backyard of 30th Place. She used to love to ride a tricycle. She had a little red car that she would ride down the driveway in. Eating was never our problem. She was always ready. That is Aunt Effie in the background. Aunt Effie loved Lynda Bird for the first 2 years of her life as much as any little girl ever was loved. That's Jackie Reed sitting with Lynda. Pinafores were my favorite clothes for Lynda. Place was a quiet street, partly because there was an embassy at one end of it, the Peruvian embassy, and that made it almost a dead-end street. See the diapers on the line? That was before we had a dryer. She began walking when she was just 1 year old, and by, I think that's probably July there, which would make her about 16 months old. There she goes down toward Ellicott. This little pink snowsuit was one that had belonged to Sam Houston's daughter, Josefa Roxanne, and that he passed on to her. Now it's the winter of 45, 46. And Lynda is approaching, too. How I love the snows. Because in East Texas in my childhood, snow was a great adventure. And so I've never gotten over feeling like a child about snow. There she is in the driveway that separated us from Dr. Reed. That's the front of the house at 30th Place. And there is Lynda in a little rabbit suit, which I dearly love. Now, this is getting into the spring of 46. That's Mary Rather in front of the Capitol. Mary went to work for us in 1941 and was with us until 1958, except for about a year out. And she was as close as family. And whenever there's a campaign, she comes back in 60 and in 64. Lynda's first visit, probably, to a place that she was going to come to know very well. Lynda was always one to express her opinion, even in those days, whether it was a happy opinion or an angry one. That that is Patty Nichols, Dorothy Nichols' daughter. Lynda's hair, oh, there's her daddy. Lynda's hair in those days was very blonde and had little curls on the end. Her dolls led a hard life. If they started out with hair, they lost it fairly early in the game. Here am I with Lynda, a little past 2. Her birthday's in March, and that was probably April. Spring of '46. The Magnolia Soulangiana in the front, and behind the Forsythia, always the first harbinger of spring. There's a birthday party when Lynda was 2. The little Reeds, Patty Nichols, Lyra Thomas. Oh, I don't know who that sad little soul is. There's Lyra Thomas. Lyra's tooting the horn. Another one of the little Reeds standing by her. Darling, is that Hunter Minix?
I think that's who that is, Mommy.
I think that is Hunter.
Oh.
He turned out to be Lynda's first beau about 11 years later. Lynda always had a lot of big animals, and she was forever lugging them around. I can't say I was a very careful mother about those curls. That is Jean Latimer's wife. Easter egg hunt, always one of the big events in our household. There's Marjorie Jenkins in the background. Lyra Thomas. There is Susan Taylor, Lynda's little first cousin, my brother Tony's daughter. And here we are on a sightseeing tour. Sarah had come to Washington to visit, bringing Susan, and I took them all to see the lovely display of tulips down close to the Potomac. There's Susan. Ruth visited us at the same time. We'll see her in a minute. This is the summer of '46. A fight, not the first. There's Ruth Taylor. And a very happy little Susan. And there is Sarah. And there's Aunt Effie, always happy when she had Lynda Bird close by, although you couldn't tell it, perhaps. That's good photography, if not very good human subjects. There's Zephyr and Lynda Bird. Keeping a bow in Lynda's hair was a problem. That backyard had a lot of living. This was the first time we had a serious race for a house seat. Hardy Hollows contested it. Lyndon won handily. Now, here it is, Halloween of 46. There is Lynda as a devil. And there is Nita Louise Kellum, and then Carolyn. And there was Paul Bolton's little boy, Christy.